So this is day 3 for verbal ability, and we are doing articles. And in last class we finished our articles. Now we will be bothering about nouns and pronouns. So we will learn how people are doing errors in nouns, because mostly in GATE exam they ask errors based questions. Okay, so your heading is errors in use of nouns. Like in daily life, sometimes because as an Indian, where do we learn English? Mostly, it is not very sure that you are learning English in school. Sometimes we learn English from our local society where do we stay. So those people, if they are speaking wrong English, then of course we are going to be habitual for that word or that accent. Okay, so in that way, that's why this portion is there, like who is using wrong English. So okay, let's start with this. There are some nouns, they will always be used as a singular form. Like, take down nouns which are used in singular form. Like, even though it sounds that you have plural form, but you will not use as plural form. For example, scenery, information, furniture. If you are going to the shop, you will not say give me furnitures, show me furniture. So like example, there are some more example like advise. It's not as advises, give me more advice. So advise will not convert into advises. Like machinery, suppose stationery, we know this, right? Stationery. Okay, see, if you'll go to Instagram and if you'll post some poetry, then you will find out one hashtag, poetries. Okay, so no, it is wrong. We should use poetry. And sometimes like business, mischief, fuel, issue. You have some issues, so sometimes we say issues. Issue, only issue. Okay, so error in use of nouns. So we are seeing nouns which are used in singular form. Repair. Okay, these are the things. Now some subjects also, they looks like plural. For example, second one, for example, physics. S is coming here, it does not mean you will consider this as plural. Mathematics, in again S is coming. Aerodynamics, S is coming. Like what kind of example you will say? You can say that economics. After that you may think, because S is here, so I should use which kind of helping verb? Is, are, am, what should we use? So economics you have to consider as a plural. So economics is a good subject. Like for aerospace engineers, you can say aerodynamics is. You should not think S is here, so plural. No, it is singular. And sometimes they say fruits, right? Fruits. So some more words are there. Like brick, like bread, like fruit. For the fruit, you can take example. It's like, sorry, very very cool example. Let me buy some fruit. But if you are not doing this example, some of you may use that, let me buy some fruits. Yeah, buy. Yeah, some people may use, let me buy some fruits. That is wrong. Let me buy some fruits. Let's buy some fruit for him. Now I'll change the page. There are some more words like dozen. Like when you are talking about some score in match, you cannot say scores are, today's scores are. No, you will say score is. Okay, 100, like 500. So suppose you are writing 500, it does not mean you will write 500s, 1000. So don't put s here. Don't put s here. No. They are the nouns are being used in singular form. Example you take, he bought dozen, suppose 2 dozen, he bought 2 dozen banana. So just after banana you can put s, it is valid. But if you think that dozen is here and before dozen we are using a plural number, so I should use dozens. No, dozen will never come as dozens. And we have some kind of measurements. For example, when you measure the money, for example 10 rupees, so you should write 10 rupee. It's not like 10 rupees. No, it is 10 rupee note. It is 10 rupee note. And suppose you have some more example, like suppose 3 hour. So sometimes you may mistake and you can say 3 hours of question paper. No, you should say 3 hour. These are the common mistakes, and put dash here so that you can say that 3 is different, hour is different. So like 4-hour journey, 3-hour exam. And suppose you have to go from one place to another place, just an example, 10, you put here 10-mile walk. In this case, you cannot use miles. You have milestone. You might have heard this popular word. You don't have milestone, you have milestone. Okay. Suppose you are making like currently our Prime Minister Shriman Modi ji, if he is making any plan, then how will he say? 5-year plan. Here what common mistake students can do? 5 years. Years will not come. Year will come. Suppose, another example, suppose you have a group. In that group you have some people. Suppose in that group you have 10 people. So you want to say that 10-man committee. So you may feel that, you may think this man is wrong here. You may think this man should come in plural. No, this will come in singular. You may think that here men should come. No, men will not come. Now there are some nouns, we always use them in plural form. So let's go for them. They are more important. Next heading, second heading, noun used only in plural form. Noun used only in plural form. Like for example, you have police, right? Police will always be in plural form. You don't have polices. No, you don't have polices. So if you don't have polices, the police itself you have to adjust with helping verb of plural formats. For example, police have caught them. In Hindi, पुलिस उन्हें पकड़ चुकी है. Police have. Now see, you may think that in this police you don't have some s added, or it is not making sense of plural name. Then how I'm using have? I should use has. Police has caught. No, police is always considered as plural. So we have poultry forms, right? So poultry, and we have people. People. It sometimes, yes, some people say that peoples of India. Peoples. No, people is already a plural word. You should not add s here. You have gentry. You have artillery. Have you heard this artillery word? Artillery. So you should not use artilleries. We use this in war, correct? So we should use artillery. Now see, there are some words, they will come with their sense. For example, and it's like they will feel, we will feel that they are plural. I mean, there are so many, but there will be one. For example, you have Caesars. Whenever you will say Caesars, you should always say Caesars. You should not say Caesar. Caesar is wrong. Caesar will come as Caesars, and they will never come as plural. They will always come as, they will never come as singular. They will always come as plural. Okay. For example, we use trousers. So in trousers also, you should not say trouser. You may think that you are a single person in the family and you have to wear trouser, so you are saying trouser. No, you should say trousers. Okay. For example, anything else? Shorts. We wear shorts. Shorts, you can say. And very popular, goods. Goods. You understand what is the meaning of this goods? Yeah. Now there are more critical things. When there are some nouns, we can use them as singular also, and we can use them as plural also. It is based on the sentence. Third one, nouns used as both. Some examples like deer, sheep, fish, apparatus. For example, ship example is very popular in English literature, and you can say that example, I saw a sheep. I saw a sheep grazing in the field. See, here I am using the sheep, and before that I am using a. A means single sheep. I saw a sheep. Same 5 letters of sheep I will use for plural format also. Example, you take like this: sheep are sold cheaper than goats. Than goat. Again, you see here, sheep. After sheep, I am using R word. You see here, this R word. R word, where do we use? Only for plurals. It means what? In the previous example, sheep is giving you sound of singular, but here it is behaving like plural. So as max as possible, if we remember nouns of this category, like 4 I have given here. So but we don't have that much time to remember all these words. That's why we should focus more on the core subject. And for those students, like, just go with this lecture, so that at least somewhat will be clear. You will not be that much. And what if the same question will come? That is very, very good. Now there are some collective nouns. No sheeps. We should not use sheeps here. We should use only sheep. Only sheep. Because sheep is the noun which is being used as both, as singular also and as plural also. Now see, there are some collective nouns. They will come as plural. For example, collective nouns. It means they will be giving you sense of a gathering, a collection of people, like that. So use of collective nouns we'll understand. So use of collective nouns. Collective nouns, see the word here, collective. It means some group will be there. So if I will make a sentence, in that sentence I can ask which one is the collective noun. So for example, crowd of people. So in this crowd is giving you sense of collective noun. For example, team of players. So this team is giving you sense of collective noun. For example, I hope it's being clear. Bundle of sticks. So bundle became collective noun. Okay, now like army of soldiers. So army became collective noun. So nowadays in news we see a word very popular, mob. Okay, mob of angry people. So here the mob is collective noun. There are so many collective nouns like jury, public, team, audience, committee, government, audience, audience over, orchestra, like they all are collective nouns. Right. Jhund, mob means jhund. So many collective nouns we can recall. Bundle, flock, crew, like flock of sheep. You have given, right? Flock of sheep is also a good use. FLOCK. Yeah, flock of sheep is a very popular sentence. Crew, swarm, garland of beads, gang of thieves, library of books. They all are collective nouns. File of paper, block of flat. We have a block, right? In that we have so many flats. So we can go in that way. Herd of lions, pile of books. Like these are the popular words. Anyway, you can judge which word is collective noun, which word is giving sound as collective noun. Now very important, very, very important. Pack of cards, very good. Pack of cards, very good. Very good. Pack is a collective noun. Pack of wolves. Pack of wolves also. Yes. Pack of wolves also. Yes. Okay. Now we'll change the topic. Now we'll go to the new topic. In this new topic, we'll be having, just take down, one of or any of. One of or any of is followed by plural words. For example, like whenever we say one of, after that you must have a plural number. Like I was liking one of the girls. You can say one of the best memory. If you are saying memory, then it is wrong. It should be like because you have to follow plural, memories. So whenever we say that, like sometimes you say, right, he is one of the member. So you say members, plural. Or just like if you want to check the use of this, then you can make your own example. Like you can say like this: any of the pens are not in use. Sorry, is any of the pens is not in use. Is not in use. Then we have, suppose we have this kind of example. Take down sixth one. Plural nouns are used with fractions and decimal over 1. What does it mean? You see here, plural nouns. Example, take like this: it took us 1.5 hours. Now you see here, the fraction part we are using as plural noun, which is coming as a decimal over 1, like 1.5. So this became decimal. After that I am using plural. These are very small tricks, and sometimes you can sense them, how they are working. It took us 1.5 hours. Okay. I will change the page. Now you may be knowing that there are nominative and accurative words, what we call as vocative cases and objective cases. These things we used to discuss in childhood, and I used to remember all these things. And you guys also, you see here, you remember, with I we use me, with he we use him. What I'm talking, there are passive cases, reflexive nouns and accurative nouns. So I will give you a chart so that you should be comfortable. I'm giving a chart. In the first chart you take down nominative. Nominative is also known as, or it is also known as, vocative case. And the way I am teaching, no one is going to remember this, I know very well. Okay, accurative. This is also known as objective case. And this nominative comes before word and accurative comes after verb. Like I, for I we have me, for we have us, for he we have him, for she we have her, for they we have them, for who we have, anyone remember? Whom. Very good. Whom. WHOM, whom. Okay. Now we have possessive case also. Boom nahi. Possessive case. Now I will convert into my. So we will convert into, guys tell me. We will convert into, anyone? Our. He, his. Her will be her only. This them will be their. This whom will be whose. And then we go for reflexive pronoun. Again same thing. My will convert into myself, and then this will convert into ourself. Spelling is OURSELVES, ourselves. Then himself, and then herself, then themselves. Again themselves. Here you have SELF, but here SELVES. But who's nothing. Okay guys, we'll stop class today. Enough for tonight.